Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Will put total leather to crank us up. Coming out with it, it's Lucas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Corners are going to bail. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with work done work, you hand them the...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle. Back up.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
That's caught. It's White. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Right down the middle. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in their recent history, but this team back in the day, man, dope was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State Seminole.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Thanks to grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down. Looking for more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Noles in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds his big tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Play of the period will be a 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
The Noles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fair catch called for and made. Going to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running to Green. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Breaks into the open on the left. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Once he got some room, it was over.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. It's a running room. Turning it on. Inside the 30. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Seminoles.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air. It's right. Got the back over the middle.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downfield anymore. We got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Starts to scramble to the left. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And the Pirates pick up the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Slithers into space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's right. Pressure coming. He's got it wrapped up. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. This crowd knows when to bring it. Might be calling a hot route. third down play from the gun. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive going to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to run it. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint. But does a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the first down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. It's a seam wide open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
The Pirates come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? To the air, it's right. Release to the back. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Pirates are in the...